Hello and welcome to this is going to be episode 1 of the Van Thoughts podcast. As you can see, I'm not in my van, I'm in my kitchen. And the reason I'm in my kitchen is because I'm self-isolating, because I seem to just be coming out of having the coronavirus. So it seems anyway. It's so hard to tell. Unless I've been tested, which I haven't. I don't know if I've had it or not, but it seems that way. I've had most of the symptoms, albeit mild. So I just wanted to make this video to make a couple of points about the coronavirus and maybe put your mind at rest a little bit. So I want to tell you what it's like to have it, if indeed I've had it. So it probably took about a week for the proper symptoms to come on to even know I've had it, because I just felt just a little bit off, just a little bit more tired than usual. I didn't even have cold symptoms. My throat felt a little bit funny, but that could have been anything. And what else did I have? That's about it really, until last Saturday, because it's Saturday today, and so until last Saturday I felt a bit weak when I was working out. I felt I didn't quite have enough energy. I didn't quite have the strength I normally have. So that was a bit of a warning sign that I was going down with something. And I felt achy, and that was about it. And I had a little tickle in my throat, but no cough and no temperature, nothing like that. And then on the Tuesday and the Wednesday, I felt sort of really tired. And not Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday felt really tired, and then Wednesday, I started to have a cough, and I felt a little bit hot, but didn't have a temperature at all at any stage. Didn't have anything over 37.8 by any stretch. I think I had like temperature of like 37.2 at the highest. But with the cough and that, feeling a bit hot, I thought, no, let's start self-isolating. And been self-isolating since. The day after that, that's when the virus really hit me, and I felt absolutely wiped out. I just had to stay in bed. I tried getting up, but I couldn't stay up and sit up for more than about an hour, so I was just enough to eat something and then go back to bed, and I was just drifting in and out of consciousness. Taking paracetamol to help ease it up, and that lasted a couple of days, and today's the first day that I'm feeling able to be up and about the place, you know. So it is rough. If you catch it, if you're like me, if you're in reasonable health, you are going to feel like crap, but touch wood, I don't think it's going to kill you, because that's what I was worried about, thinking, oh God, is this virus going to kill me? You know, who's going to look after us? You know, who's going to look after my wife and my son, and you know what's going to happen. It was frightening. But yeah, you do come out of it, and you seem to come out of it quite quickly if you are going to come out of it. So that's just something I wanted to let you know, because if you're like me, you read the headlines, it seems like this deadly virus is going to kill everybody. But you know, if you look at these statistics, it seems as if 80% of people have symptoms that are as mild as mine, or not as bad as mine. So that's something to be heartened by. And I think all this media and news reports that we're seeing about staying indoors and the instructions from the government to stay indoors, I think they're very valid, because we want to slow the spread of the virus, but it's really to protect the most vulnerable people who are going to be badly affected by it, and to protect our health service, not overstretch it too quickly before we can really ramp things up. It's not because it's going to wipe out everybody who gets it. So I just wanted to put that out there really as one of my first van thoughts, albeit coming from the kitchen. There's something else I wanted to share with you as well that may be helpful if you do get the virus. There's a supplement I've been taking for ages called NAC, which stands for, I've got to read it off the back here, N-acetyl-L-cysteine, I think you say it. And I can put a link to it on Amazon or a Google search in the notes on this video. But what it is, this is a molecule that is a supplement that you take as a tablet, and it does a lot of good things to your body. It's a precursor to something called glutathione, which is a sort of a master antioxidant. And I'm a heating engineer, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, I've got very much layman's knowledge of these things, but as far as I'm aware, what this supplement does is that it cleans up all the shit in your cells. So if there's any crappy bits hanging around in your body, it kind of goes and clears them all up, I think, and it's just good for you. So I've been taking it for quite a while, and I always feel better for it when I've been taking it. You know, if I run out and if I stop taking it for like a week or two, I notice I don't feel quite as good in myself, and I start taking this gear again, and I feel better. So anyway, I was worried when I realised that this was probably coronavirus. Oh yeah, one of the things that made me realise that it probably was this was that I lost my sense of smell and taste when I was starting to get more symptoms. And I think that was the thing that caused me to go, right, this is it, I'm going to self-isolate. Because that's one of the main tells, apparently, is if you can't smell or taste anything and you start having the other symptoms, you've probably got it. So anyway, when I realised that I probably got it, I was worried that it might really get me really badly and have to go into hospital and all that. I didn't want to be doing that. So I thought about this supplement, this NAC, and I did a bit of Googling. And it turns out I found a study that said high doses of this stuff can reduce the replication rate of flu viruses and coronaviruses, and it can thin mucus production. So I thought, great. I thought, if I can slow down the virus replication with this, and if it will thin out any mucus, if it does go to pneumonia, that's going to be fantastic for me, you know. So that's what I did. I've upped my dosage from, I'd normally take 1200 milligrams a day, that's 2 tablets, to 2400 milligrams a day, which is 4 tablets. I was taking 2 in the morning, 2 at night, along with my paracetamol. And I don't know if it's made any difference, to be honest, because I haven't got any control. I don't know, like I can't make a clone of myself, and then one part of me, like the clone, might not take it, and then this version of me does take it, and you know, we'll see who gets better soonest. I don't know, and there haven't been enough studies in it to say this is definitely going to work. But I've got better really quickly from this. As I say, I was down, really ill for 2 days, 1.5 days, and I started making a recovery last night, and I feel a lot better today. Can I attribute it to NAC? Who knows? I don't know. Would it be a good idea for you to maybe get some NAC in stock and start taking it now? Could be, you know. I can put a link in the show notes here for the study. You can look at the study yourself and make your own mind up. I'll put a link into NAC as a supplement so you can have a look at it. I don't know, it may have helped a bit. I mean, I take a lot of other good things as well. I've always taken a pretty high dose of vitamin D, which is really good for the immune system as well. So that may have something to do with it. I also do other things that help boost my immune system. I do, on days when I'm not feeling ill, obviously, I haven't been doing it since I've been ill, but most days I have a cold shower for a good minute or two, which helps boost your immune system. I do something called the Wim Hof breathing method. I haven't been doing it recently, but I'm going to start doing it again, obviously, to boost my immune system. Yeah, loads of stuff that I do, so I'm in pretty good shape anyway. But maybe this NAC was the key to a fast recovery, maybe not, but it's worth looking into. And that's about it. So I'm hopefully not going to be banging on about coronavirus in these Van Thoughts videos too much. I mean, I've got a feeling for the next year or two it's going to be front and centre of our attention, but I'm going to try not to make the whole thing about this bloody virus, because honestly, I'm just sick of hearing about it. You know, I know it's important, but oh God, it does your head in, doesn't it? You know. So I'll probably be talking about subjects around it more, because I'm self-employed and it's a worrying time at the moment. I don't know what's happening with the world economy. I think we're going to have I think our first emergency is a medical one globally that we're going to have to deal with. We're going to have to look at our medical infrastructure to deal with this. I've volunteered. As soon as I'm out of self-isolation, I'm going to be helping with the NHS as much as I can. But you know, I think we're going to have a medical emergency in the next coming months, and then we're going to have an economic emergency that we're going to have to be dealing with, and then we're going to have a massive political shift coming in the next few years down the line as well. So I'm only one man. I'm only a self-employed heating engineer, and I can only know and do so much, but I'm going to be taking you through what I'm doing and what I'm thinking about, so maybe you can take those ideas on and you can give me your feedback on them. Maybe they'll help, maybe they'll not, but I'm going to keep talking and keep sharing what I'm doing. So yeah, I think that's about it, and I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to stay indoors, wait for this thing to completely pass, and then get back out there again, get out helping other people, taking care of my family, and trying to get some work in as well, and keep the money coming in these uncertain times. Take care of your body, follow the government guidelines, and look after yourself, and I'll see you soon.